Have you ever looked at a once famous face and wondered what really happened to them? Some of the most beautiful stars we once admired have changed so dramatically over time that many fans can barely recognize them anymore. Behind the dazzling glamour and red carpets, many of these icons battled relentless aging pressure, painful personal struggles, failed cosmetic decisions, and even life-changing medical complications. In this video, we'll reveal who they are, what truly led to their shocking transformations, and the hidden turning points nobody ever talked about. Stay until the very end to witness the most unexpected and heartbreaking case of all. Katie Price. A beauty journey shaped by courage, cosmetic surgery, and the hidden cost of personal transformation. Katie Price, once widely admired across the UK for her natural beauty and successful glamour modeling career, has become one of the most discussed figures in the world of cosmetic transformation. Unlike many celebrities who deny or minimize their procedures, Katie has always been openly honest and unapologetic. Now, in her mid-40s, she confidently embraces the appearance she has created over decades, often stating she holds no regrets and firmly believes every individual deserves the freedom to define their own image. Her transformation began in the late 1990s with her first breast augmentation and a modest rhinoplasty. As her modeling career gained momentum, what initially appeared to be small enhancements slowly developed into a long-term personal pursuit. By 2006, her look had shifted toward a more sculpted, noticeably artificial aesthetic. And by 2011, she fully embraced what she openly referred to as her plastic persona, viewing it not as a weakness, but as a deliberate brand identity. In the years that followed, her cosmetic procedures became more frequent and increasingly visible. From 2019 onward, reports indicated she underwent repeated breast surgeries, sometimes nearly yearly, prompting concern among medical professionals. Several surgeons publicly warned that excessive and repeated enhancements could result in permanent damage and serious long-term health risks. Despite ongoing criticism, relentless headlines, and divided public opinion, Katie remains outspoken, self-assured, and strikingly resilient. For older audiences who witnessed her rise since the late 1990s, her story is both compelling and cautionary, a powerful reminder that while the pursuit of beauty can feel empowering, it may also carry consequences far deeper than the surface. Linda Evangelista, a supermodel who defined beauty, then faced its hidden dangers. Linda Evangelista, one of the most influential supermodels of the 1990s, became a global fashion icon with her striking features, transformative ability, and commanding runway presence. Appearing on over 700 magazine covers, she helped shape the era of supermodels when beauty, style, and attitude blended into a powerful cultural force. Linda wasn't just admired, she was considered the blueprint. However, her unexpected return to the public eye years later shocked fans not because of aging, but because of a dramatic and devastating change in her appearance. Linda revealed that she suffered severe complications from cool sculpting, a non-invasive fat-freezing treatment marketed as quick, modern, and risk-free. Between 2015 and 2016, she completed 7 treatment sessions, hoping for subtle body contouring. Instead, she developed hardened, visible, and painful masses around her chin, bra line, and thighs. Doctors later diagnosed her with paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, a rare side effect affecting less than 1% of patients where fat cells enlarge instead of shrinking and do not respond to diet or exercise. Feeling disfigured, emotionally broken, and unable to continue her work, Linda filed a $50 million lawsuit against Zeltic Aesthetics, citing emotional distress and career loss. Her honesty resonated deeply, especially with women facing societal pressure to look forever youthful. Linda's story serves as a powerful reminder that even procedures labeled safe, modern, and effortless may hold consequences far greater than what marketing suggests. Jessica Alves. a journey of identity transformation and unshakable self-belief. Jessica Alves, formerly known as Rodrigo Alves, is a Brazilian-British media personality whose extraordinary transformation has challenged global perceptions of gender beauty and personal freedom. Born on July 30th, 1983 in São Paulo, Brazil, she was raised by a Brazilian mother and an English father, Roosevelt Alves. Her paternal family had deep roots in Brazil, having migrated from Europe in the 1940s and establishing a life through agriculture, retail, and real estate investments. From a very young age, Jessica identified strongly with femininity, often finding comfort in Barbie dolls gifted by her grandfather. Although assigned male at birth, she consistently expressed her gender identity through clothing mannerisms and imagination. As a teenager, she experienced a natural hormonal imbalance that resulted in unusually high estrogen levels and the development of breast tissue. While this made her feel closer to her true self, it also exposed her to bullying, isolation, and misunderstanding. Instead of hiding, Jessica chose empowerment over silence. Over the years, she underwent more than 100 aesthetic procedures, 51 of them. Major surgeries costing over $650,000 by 2018. Multiple rhinoplasty surgeries unfortunately resulted in permanent loss of smell, yet she remained committed to aligning her physical appearance with her inner identity. Today, Jessica Alves stands as a symbol of courage, resilience, and unapologetic authenticity. Her journey inspires others to live truthfully, reminding the world that identity is not defined by rules, fear, or public opinion, but by the profound desire to be who we truly are. Sharon Osbourne. When the pursuit of beauty meets the power of acceptance, Sharon Osbourne, widely recognized for her bold personality and long career in entertainment, has been remarkably transparent about her experiences with cosmetic procedures. Throughout the years, she underwent numerous treatments, including facelifts, laser therapies, chemical peels, and minor aesthetic adjustments. For much of her life, these choices aligned with her public image and professional demands, especially while appearing regularly on television. However, after one difficult experience in 2021 at age 70, she made a definitive decision to step away from invasive procedures. The 5.5-hour facelift resulted in unexpected asymmetry that left Sharon emotionally distressed rather than rejuvenated. She later confessed that she felt as if she looked like a cyclops, mixing her signature humor with genuine vulnerability. One eye appeared noticeably different from the other, a detail unsettling enough that she confronted her surgeon directly. The emotional impact of that moment forced her to reevaluate the balance between beauty risk and dignity. This turning point inspired Sharon to speak more openly about aging, acknowledging that time cannot be negotiated and that the chase for perfection can become exhausting and unnecessary. Although she previously detailed her cosmetic journey in her 2013 memoir, Unbreakable, her tone has since shifted from determination to mindfulness. For many older viewers, Sharon's evolution reflects a universal truth. Society may glorify youth, but confidence and wisdom carry deeper value. Her story serves as a reminder that aging is not a failure to preserve beauty. It is a natural chapter worthy of acceptance, grace, and self-respect. Priscilla Presley, beauty mystery and a cautionary Hollywood lesson. Priscilla Presley, recognized not only as Elvis Presley's former wife, but also as a successful entrepreneur and cultural icon, has spent decades under intense public scrutiny regarding her appearance. Despite ongoing speculation about cosmetic work, Priscilla has never publicly confirmed or denied any particular procedures, and her discretion has only fueled further discussion. Some medical professionals who have never treated her directly have offered public commentary based solely on photographs. Dr. Dave David suggested that heavy facial fillers might have reduced the openness of her eyes, while Dr. Anthony Yun noted signs potentially indicative of a facelift. Others mentioned possible resurfacing or dermatological treatments. Yet none of these observations have been verified by Priscilla herself. One of the most alarming reported incidents involved Daniel Serrano, an unlicensed practitioner who allegedly promoted injectable products claimed to outperform Botox. According to media reports and court documents, the substance was later identified as industrial-grade silicone, a material intended for machinery rather than human use. Serrano ultimately faced legal consequences. For older adults considering cosmetic enhancements, Priscilla's story offers a crucial reminder: the pursuit of youthfulness should never outweigh safety, professional credibility, and fully informed decision-making. Mickey Rourke. A life shaped by passion, pain, and difficult choices. Mickey Rourke's personal journey occupies a unique place in discussions about cosmetic surgery in Hollywood. Unlike many stories driven by vanity or a fear of growing older, Rourke's transformation was deeply connected to physical damage and his lifelong devotion to boxing. At the height of his fame in the 1980s and early 1990s, Rourke was one of Hollywood's most compelling leading men. Yet drawn by unfinished dreams, he stepped away from acting and returned to the boxing ring. As an amateur, he reportedly achieved 12 straight knockout victories, and as a professional fighter, he remained undefeated over 8 bouts. These accomplishments, however, came at a severe cost. Boxing left Rourke with extensive facial injuries, broken noses, crushed cheekbones, a split tongue, and episodes of memory loss. Reconstructive surgery became a medical necessity rather than a cosmetic choice. Unfortunately, dissatisfaction with early surgical outcomes led him to undergo additional procedures, each one compounding the changes to his appearance. With time, the cumulative effects of these surgeries profoundly altered how he looked and how the public perceived him. Rourke later reflected with honesty and regret, acknowledging that trusting the wrong surgeon was among his greatest mistakes. His story is not merely about altered appearance, but about resilience, regret, and the long-lasting consequences of decisions made under intense physical and emotional strain. Carol Bryan, a heartbreaking reminder of the risks behind cosmetic fillers. The story of Carol Bryan serves as a stark and painful reminder that the pursuit of beauty can carry devastating consequences. In 2009, at age 47, Carol decided to undergo cosmetic filler treatments, trusting them to be routine, safe, and minimally invasive. Unbeknownst to her, the injections reportedly contained harmful substances, including industrial-grade silicone, which were placed in her forehead and cheeks. The results were catastrophic, severe facial distortion, loss of natural features, and profound emotional distress. Carol withdrew from friends and family, struggling with isolation and suicidal thoughts as her mental health deteriorated. In 2013, she underwent extensive reconstructive surgery to address the damage. Tragically, complications left her with permanent optic nerve injury, resulting in blindness in one eye. Despite these challenges, Carol, now in her late 50s, continues to speak openly about the importance of self-worth, caution, and making informed decisions when it comes to cosmetic procedures. Her experience underscores a critical lesson for older audiences seeking beauty should never come at the expense of safety or long-term health. Carol's journey reminds us that self-acceptance is not a sign of weakness. It is a mark of wisdom, resilience, and enduring courage. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one.